Hi, Stacy here today to talk to you about my Disney Vera Bradley collection and Midnight with Mickey. I have quite a bit in the Disney Vera Bradley patterns. I don't have any of the is it Preppy Poly. That's water resistant. I need some pieces in that. But I will talk to you today about my items that I do have in Midnight with Mickey. I can't find my Midnight with Mickey large cosmetic. I apologize for that. I did do a video with it. You can see it in my my cosmetic review. And so you know, I do own it. I just can't find it. I don't know if I stuffed it somewhere after the video or who knows. I have 3 children. I mean, we lose stuff all the time, so it's really not a surprise that I would lose something. But let me tell you about the pieces that I did find. So Midnight with Mickey is the first Vera Bradley pattern that came out about maybe 4 years ago, and I'm so glad that they teamed up together. Actually, I take that back. You know, this is not the first pattern. When Vera Bradley first started they actually had one with Winnie the Pooh. I believe it was a pink based pattern that had Winnie the Pooh in the border. I've seen the piece in real life, in person, but yeah, it's probably been about 30 years. But now that they've revived the Disney Vera Bradley line, this is the first pattern that it came out with. This is the smartphone wristlet, which is no longer made in any of the patterns. It no longer, I'll show you here, no longer fits my phone. Obviously, the phones have gotten bigger over time, but it's still a very functional wristlet and wallet. There's the wristlet strap. It is, it has a clasp. It's not completely removable, but you could attach it to your belt loop or another bag, your backpack if you're in the parks. So that's really handy, and it's pretty sturdy. It's not a flimsy clasp by any means. It's got a lobster clasp to it. It has the snap button here. That's where you would put your cell phone. You could put other things in there, and then the magnetic snap. I thought it was magnetic. No, it's not magnetic. Usually Vera Bradley snaps are magnetic as well, and this one isn't. But you've got your clear ID window to put your ID in, and you unzip this compartment, and you've got a small coin purse and 1, 2, 3 credit card slots and a small bill holder there. That you could maybe put a little bit of money or receipts in. This is actually the interior pattern of Midnight with Mickey. I don't think it has a name. If it does, please let me know in the comments below. I would greatly appreciate it. But what I like about this is that it's going to be functional even if the cell phone doesn't work in it. But if you like Disney but don't want to scream Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse, this is kind of subtle, has a lot of color in it, which is fantastic, and a black background, which goes with a lot. I would say overall this has been their most popular pattern, even though it's technically retired now. But if you want just subtle Mickey, it's got the little Mickey silhouette heads in it. And of course there's that one right in the middle there. So it's a good functional piece. Retailed for $60, a little pricey. You know, the Vera Bradley Disney line does run a little higher than the normal Vera Bradley. We have a zip ID case, which I love. You may have seen this one in my zip ID case review. I absolutely love the pattern placement with Mickey there. I used to live about an hour and a half away from Disneyland, and so a lot of these pieces I've been able to pick by hand, and hence why I have a lot of pieces with great pattern placement. Obviously it's going to be covered up when you put your ID in it, but You know, it's so cute. How can you resist that? And this retailed for $15. There's that interior pattern again with the subtle Mickeys, even right there, little subtle Mickeys. It weighs about 2 ounces. There's the interior there with the authentic Vera Bradley Disney Parks tag in it. This was introduced at first at Walt Disney World, and then they brought it to Disneyland, and then eventually they put it online. So this is technically a parks item, but you can find it through their Disney Store website. Now, this is not, Vera Bradley is not carried in the Disney stores unless there's maybe a return. I have heard stories of that happening. So it's not at the Disney stores. There is now, I think, a couple lines that are carried at the outlets near Disney World, but that's the only place you're going to find it, out at the stores outside of the parks. So let's look at the other pieces that I have in Midnight with Mickey. Here is my hipster, which is a great bag for the park, being it's crossbody. Look at that pattern placement. There's Mickey and Minnie together, and then you've got Minnie down here. There's a Mickey. The back isn't as great, but you buy pattern. You look for pattern placement on the front of the bag, not the back of the bag. And we'll do another video on the importance of pattern placement. But you've got your strap here. That's adjustable. I want to say it's about a 52-inch adjustable strap. So you've got it there. Wear it crossbody. You could wear it over your shoulder. I never do. It's got a back zippered pocket. And then the main compartment here with that interior pattern. I love this. It's so colorful. The word of warning, it has two slip-in pockets inside this hipster. But a word of warning with this pattern. The characters are big on this, so it can be hit or miss on pattern placement. This one obviously is fantastic, but you could find some with their heads cut off, you know, or none at all, which some women prefer. Like I said, if you don't want a bag that screams Mickey or Minnie Mouse, but once you want a little subtle Disney, you can find the hipster with no characters on it, especially on the front. Kind of disrupts it with the border and that pocket across there. So I have seen ladies looking for bags without the characters on it. Still a gorgeous pattern. Can definitely see why you would want that, even though I'm a bigger Disney fan than most. But it's a great bag. I think it weighs about 11 ounces, so it wouldn't be too heavy on your shoulder. So it's great for the parks, great for shopping. This is the campus backpack. I don't believe this was one of the first pieces introduced with the line. I think this came a little later. They had the small backpack, which I do have. Is it? No, hold on. Where did I put that? I do have it around here. This is, okay, this is the campus backpack. It's not great pattern placement. See that head cut off there with Minnie Mouse. There's the interior. You could use this for school. It's not the campus tech backpack. The new Mickey Medallions pattern has the campus tech backpack, although I do think Disney calls it the campus backpack. That is something to keep in mind with Disney, is that they do change the names of the Vera Bradley items from time to time. The biggest example I can think of is the tote that they call the tote is actually the Vera in Vera Bradley, which the tote is smaller, and I'll show this in my, I have some in other patterns, in my other Disney videos. But if you're looking for the tote in the Disney Vera Bradley bag, it's actually the Vera, which is considered an extra large bag. But it's still great for the parks. This campus backpack, there you've got good pattern placement there on the back. Very cute. It's got the nylon handle here, adjustable straps. If you are a plus size fan of Vera Bradley, the straps could be a bit of an issue. Sometimes they don't stretch out enough for Vera Bradley fans. Again, there's the Disney Parks authentic tag and the Vera Bradley tag there. A little bit of a pink nylon lining there, which just does not mean outlet. It just, that's what they used for that. So such a cute bag. And it does zip around. Let me get my, I think I know where my backpack is, my small backpack. Sorry about that. I use this for my top questions video and forgot to put it with the other ones. This is the small backpack. They no longer make this backpack in the newer patterns. Wish they did, because it is a great backpack for the parks. If you don't want to be bogged down by the bigger campus backpack, you could use this. You can still find these on eBay. I haven't seen these on the Disney Store website in a long time. There's the interior there, adjustable straps, has a full zippered pocket on the back. It's quite large on the back. You got your front flap there. It's magnetic. And then your interior pocket there with the pink lining. Very cute. Does not have a sturdy base. You could throw this in the wash if necessary, which very well could be. It does have some white on it. If you're taking it to the parks, you could easily pick up some dirt. Not great pattern placement. I'm okay with that. It did cut off Minnie Mouse right there and right there. So overall, not a great one, but still very functional. Oh, I missed two little pockets here on the side. Show you with the campus. The campus has it too. They're gusseted, so this could fit a water bottle. In the campus backpack pockets. This cannot. I'm not really sure what you would put in these little pockets here. I could fit 2 fingers in each side. So, I don't know. Pen. They're kind of deep, but I'm not really sure what you would use those for. But let me show you my crowning jewel of my entire Disney Vera Bradley collection. This is the throw, and it is awesome. Nobody really realized how limited this would be when it first came out. I was very fortunate to get, I actually have 2 of these. No need to show the other one because they look the same. I have a friend that lives near Orlando, and she picked one up. They sold out. I don't know if it was the first day, but definitely that first week. They had a few online that you had to grab really quick. They retailed for $65. Normal Vera Bradley throw, not the extra large, but the regular size 50 by 80 inch, retails for $49. This one's $65. Was $65. And then I bought a used one from a friend that looks fantastic. There it has the washing instructions. And this has been washed a lot, and you can see it's still very, very colorful. 100% polyester. It is fleece, machine wash warm with light colors. I've always done cold. Oh well, that's okay. Gentle cycle, non-chlorine bleach when needed. I will never use bleach. Tumble dry medium. Shanghai, China tag there, and then you've got your Disney parks. Like I said, I have 2 of these. The secondhand market is quite crazy for this. This is the most expensive throw you're going to find on the secondhand market, like on eBay. Brand new with tags is going to run you anywhere from $350 to $400, which is quite salty for my taste. So I'm very fortunate to have at least one of these. But please, if you have this throw and you didn't know the worth, please now take care of it. They're not making any more of these. They're not going to bring them back out. They did do one in the Mickey Magical Blooms, which I also have. But I'm so disappointed. I don't understand why Disney and Vera Bradley did not make the throw in every pattern, because they would have flown off the shelf just like this one did. So definitely a missed opportunity there. hopefully, maybe they'll have a change of heart one day. I kind of hold out hope for that. But this is definitely the crowning jewel of my Disney Vera Bradley collection. So if you have any questions, please leave them below in the comment section. I do respond. If you've enjoyed seeing my Midnight with Mickey items, I would greatly appreciate a thumbs up. And if you could, subscribe to my channel to learn more about Vera Bradley and see more of my Disney collection in particular. Thank you.